Hey guys, so I just want to give you a quick breakdown of what's going on with life insurance right now with all this whole coronavirus pandemics. And at the end of this video, I'll also talk about my favorite type of life insurance. So as you know, right now it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's some good news, there's some bad news. You can tell I just cut my hair. It's like a mullet kind of deal. I just wanted to do something crazy. I'm locked up in my house. I figured, hey, let's do something crazy, right, guys? So if you've done anything crazy during this whole coronavirus deal, put it in the comments. I'd like to know. But anyways, so let's talk about the good and the bad news about what's going on. Is right now a lot of insurance companies are allowing you to be able to buy insurance from your house without having to do face-to-face contact. Now I've been doing this for a couple years. Well, I've been selling insurance for 11 years, but the last over a year I've been doing all over the phone and over the internet. So to me it's great news because now more and more companies are allowing people to do that. Before it was only a handful of companies that would allow you to do that, but now it's a lot more. And obviously I can't go over the details of all the companies that are doing that. It would take up too much time. So that's the good news. A lot of companies are also doing non-medical. What that means is they're not requiring a medical exam. Some of them are doing like a phone interview. And also when it comes to the signatures, they're allowing e-signatures, meaning you'll get like an email. Some are doing voice verification. Basically they'll call you and just have you verify your information and blah, blah, blah. So a lot of really cool stuff coming out just to make it easier for you to get life insurance. The old days of having to go to an office or having somebody come to your house are pretty much could be a thing of the past, which is really good news for everybody. Because more and more people need simpler ways to buy stuff. It's just like with anything, the easier it gets, the more people are going to do it. It's just like all the other Amazon type stuff that's been going on. But anyways, so now to the bad news. Now the only bad news that's coming out of this deal is there are some companies that are doing provisions. They're doing basically allowing, now just so you know, they are allowed to do like a 30-day waiting period. And guys, this too varies company to company, state to state. So I can't really go into all the details of how this is going to affect buying life insurance. But if you have any questions, I'll leave my contact information in the video. But one of the things they're going to do is, for instance, there's going to be like a 30-day to 60-day waiting period, depending on the carrier and the company. Like I said, here in Texas, it's pretty regulated, so they can't do too many things. And most states are, just so you know. So it's not like this XYZ company can say, hey, we're not going to pay your death claim if you die of COVID-19. But provided that you didn't wait too long, meaning if you're on your deathbed and you try to buy life insurance policy, it's too late. And sometimes too, like I said, that's what the whole 30-day waiting period typically is. It's designed to cover, let's say you have something or you think you have something and you buy life insurance because of that, it's not going to pay. So I highly advise you go ahead and get life insurance now while you're healthy, while you don't have too many things wrong with you, hopefully. But there are a lot of other options. There's guaranteed issue stuff, and same thing, there's different rules, regulations, company to company, state to state. So I can't go into all those details, but if you have any questions, just contact me directly. And finally, my favorite type of life insurance is life insurance with living benefits. Same thing, guys, the last couple of years, more and more companies are doing it. I like it because what the living benefits are, and everybody has different terminology for living benefits, but here's what I mean by living benefits. It's going to have 3 additional layers of protection. First, if you get diagnosed with a chronic illness, meaning you're not able to fulfill 2 out of 6 or 4 out of 6. Every company's different. I can't think of the word right now. If you're not able to do certain things like feed yourself, bathe yourself, things like that. And like I said, each company's different on that, on their terminology. Second is if you have a chronic, I did say chronic illness, right? Critical illness. If you have a critical illness that's like a heart attack, stroke, end-stage renal failure, major organ transplant, things like that. Same thing, every company's different. They have different rules and regulations, and also have different amounts you can take away from. Like for instance, some will allow 100% of your death benefit. Some will allow 50% of your death benefit. Some will allow 70% of your death benefit. It just varies. And I forgot to explain what living benefits are. What it is, it's an additional level of protection in case you were to be diagnosed with these things. It allows you to use your death benefit tax-free to help you cover medical expenses or any kind of expenses that your health insurance typically doesn't cover. It just gives you access to cash faster. So sorry, I forgot to say that beforehand. But anyways, those critical illness, like I said, each company's different. Some people have 7 triggers, some people have 12 triggers, some people have 18 triggers. It really just depends on the company. And finally, if you have terminal illness, if you're diagnosed with terminal illness, you're given less than a year to live or 90 days to live or whatever it may be. Like I said, each company's different. It'll give you access to that death benefit faster. And like I've said many times in this video, it does vary company to company, so I'm not gonna go over all the details. It would be the most boring, longest insurance video you've seen. So but if you have any questions, like I said, contact me directly. I'll leave my comments, or I'll leave my details in the comments. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful. If you did like it, we do have other videos like this on our channel. You can watch them. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. And like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like it. Thanks.